Hello friends, I hope you're all doing so well. I have a lot that I want to get done today. First thing on that list being make the bed. Dave's currently gone to Bunnings to pick up some cement. It's only like 7:15, but we need to get things done around here. Hunter's out having his breakfast. I typically like hop up and make the bed straight away, but this morning I decided to flip it back and let it air out a little bit. You're actually supposed to do that, like let it air out for maybe half an hour or whatever, just so that, you know, no bacteria kind of builds up within it. But sometimes that just doesn't really work on the agenda. So you've just got to do what you got to do to get by. So we'll make this, and then I've got lots to do, mostly food related. We'll be heading to the grocery store to do our weekly shopping. We are well and truly out of food today, unfortunately.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
So I'll take you guys along with me and maybe we can all get it done together. But for now, grab yourself a cuppa. Let's get into the video.
And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go easy.
The downside of living in a holiday destination is that during the summer school holidays, our population swells to something like 4 or 5 times the size, and unfortunately we just don't have the infrastructure to sustain that. So if you go anywhere, you are literally battling hordes of tourists and so much traffic. This morning I needed to stop in and get some petrol. It was quite busy there, and then it was extra busy at both Woolworths and Aldi. I was hoping that I could show a little bit of my grocery trip, but it was just like battling people to try and get myself around with the shopping trolley and then check out. So I was definitely keen to get home and get everything unpacked. However, I normally like to do a little haul for you when I get home, but Hunter had just gone down to sleep. So instead, I'm just putting everything away, trying to be as quiet as possible. And so hence why the fridge door is being opened and closed like a million times. I would typically just leave it open and just put everything in once or twice and just put up with the beeping noise that it made. But obviously I am trying to be quiet, so I didn't want that beeping to potentially wake him up. So hence why that fridge door is just opening up a million times.
Out of the cold into my warm hand in the sun. It's already begun. You are my one. With a simple mind, we should find some more time. We don't need to worry at all.
We're out the front. Hunter's got his little fruit snack plate, and I am working once again on my lime tree. It's a major saga with this lime tree. Obviously, we've had a couple of rounds of aphids. I've done like washing it with the soapy water. I've sprayed it with white oil. I've got a few still lingering and some ants still by, and you guys said that the ants nurture the aphids. So what I'm gonna do is put some coffee grounds in there, because I found out that the coffee actually repels ants. So if I'm kind of working on the ants and the aphids simultaneously, that would be great. I also have like a little bit of a curly leaf problem going on here. I'm actually just going to chop these whole like sections off because they're clearly diseased, and I don't want it spreading to other sections of the plant that are currently healthy. This is a get it all done with me type video, but Hunter is up, and honestly there's not much that he'll let me get done when he is awake, except for vacuuming. So I'm going to grab the vacuum cleaner, and we've been out in the garage just doing playing, and I'm going to quickly give my car a little go over while we're out there. The main thing that I wanted to get done today was food/meal prep, and the thing I'm most excited about is that I am going to start my bread making journey. Now, given that I am an absolute novice, I'm not going to attempt sourdough, but I did find this 3-ingredient artisan bread recipe on Pinterest, so I'm going to give it a go. I only have this very small bowl because my usual mixing bowl has gone MIA. So I'm hoping that it's not going to like rise to an exponential size, but we'll just take it as it comes, see how it goes. And obviously as I try this more and more times, hopefully I'll be able to perfect the process. And I think my low-buy evaluation is coming in handy now, because a new mixing bowl is definitely on the cards.
The fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin.
I'm incredibly skeptical about the quality of this. It's already quite gluggy, but we'll keep going and see how it goes. I'm gonna cover it for a couple of hours, so while that's happening, I will move on to some other things instead. First, we'll do Hunter some chia puddings. I've been really slack on prepping these, and he always enjoys them when I do make them. They're very simple and healthy, so I need to keep it up.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors.
Tonight we are having hamburgers for dinner, very delicious, and I'm just so excited about my bread. I can't help but have a little peek underneath every now and then. And as you can see, it's been 2 hours and it's already starting to rise quite nicely, so I'm very happy with how that's going. It had been about 5 hours of my bread rising, and I decided that I would give it a go in shaping it and putting it in the oven. The recipe did say 2 to 10 hours of letting it sit, but unfortunately it was still so sticky and gluggy, and I was really worried that I'd just completely stuffed up this recipe. I know from the start that there were definitely some things that I could have done better to improve the quality of my bread. Definitely letting it sit for longer would have been one of those, but nevertheless, once it had been baked and come out of the oven, it was actually really tasty, and I'm impressed with how I went considering that this was my first try. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today as we get it all done. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below. I upload new ones every single week. With that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.